I will now ask that young man, Samson Ndindi Nyoro, to come and he dared the difficult. I am sure you will achieve the impossible. Karibu sana kijana. And then I want to pia wewe nani Silvanus Osoro kuja hapa utaongea dakika moja. And one of the ladies says, is it says come, and Murkomen come, and this one Anthony Kimani Ishungwa kuja hapa. Kuja simama. I want these young people to say something.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I want to congratulate my senior, Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua, for your appointment as our running mate in Kenya Kwanza. We have come from very far with Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua. We are good buddies, and I'm really grateful and happy this afternoon for your appointment to be our deputy captain. Lakini before I go on, Mheshimiwa the fifth president, Kate, Mheshimiwa the fifth president, wakati umesema watu wa Bureau 45 wasimame, nataka ufanye audit kidogo kwa sababu iko maneno imefanyika. Moses Kuria alisimama nusu. Sasa sijui hiyo kusimama nusu ni maana gani, lakini Mheshimiwa Moses Kuria uache rigi ngata ya miaka. Mheshimiwa Deputy President, I want to tell the many people who are watching that this process of coming up with a running mate was one of the most consultative processes that I've ever been engaged in. We were all engaged, and especially the leaders from the Mount Kenya region and the generality of the leaders of Kenya. And the choice that we have before us today is not purely the choice of His Excellency the Deputy President. It is the collective choice of the leadership and the population of the people of Mount Kenya region. I also want to congratulate His Excellency the Deputy President, because you have shown, and especially the region we come from, that you keep our word, that you keep your word. There are celebrations all across our region because you had insinuated to our region that your deputy will be drawn from among one of us. And therefore, we congratulate you for keeping your word, and especially for involving all of us in that process of coming up with a running mate. As I stand here this afternoon, and I thank you very much, Mheshimiwa Deputy President, even for your recognition, I want to say that I am a very, very proud member and a leader of Kenya Kwanza. And I hope the young leaders of Kenya can clearly see that where you have space for youthful and young leaders is in Kenya Kwanza. That where we have opportunities for hustlers who were actually nominated for various tickets across the country from MCAs to MPs, it is in Kenya Kwanza. Kenya Kwanza has the highest number of women running for various positions in our country. And therefore, Mr. Deputy President and the fifth president, thank you for your mentorship and being hands-on in shaping our future as a country. Our fifth president and our deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, God willing, many countries go through their critical junctures. And I think our country, Kenya, is in a very ripe critical juncture. That is the hustler juncture. Many countries from South Korea, like South Korea got its critical juncture from the 1960 when General Park acceded to the presidency of South Korea, putting that country to a GDP per capita of below Kenya to being a world-class economy now. China, its critical juncture was in 1978, when Mao Zedong departed in 1976 and Deng Xiaoping became the leader of China in 1978. The economic growth that we know today has its basis from 1978. Japan has its critical juncture from 1868 in the Meiji Restoration, Mr. President. And all these that I'm enumerating have one thing in common. But for these economies to grow, for these economies to thrive, there was the liberalization of the economy, democratization of enterprise. Mr. Deputy President and our fifth president, there is a contrast between democratizing the economy and the status we have currently of state capture and patronage. And that is why I see a critical juncture in Kenya where enterprise will be respected, the business people, red carpets will be rolled on them other than being sent criminal justice system to punish them. And I clearly see the economy of Kenya coming up and becoming a giant in Africa. Lastly, we can only form government when we have the requisite numbers. And I have, with no doubt, Mr. Deputy President and our fifth president, that Kenya Kwanza, when I look back here, I see our captain and our fifth president, William Ruto. I see our prayerful First Lady, God willing, Rachel Ruto. I see the bold, the firm, the forthright, the intelligent, Runningmate, Rigathi Gachagua. And our second lady, God willing, Pastor Dr. Dorcas. When I see other leaders from across the regions of Kenya, from across the many political parties of Kenya, I am with no doubt that Kenya Kwanza will emerge victorious by over 70% and above in the 9th of August. But we want to set a very clear plea to our competitors. Kindly come and tell the nation that whatever the outcome on the 9th of August, that you are going to accept the will of the people of Kenya. And there will be no maandamano. There will be no throwing of stones. There will be no kungoa reri. You will go home respectively and allow the will of the people of Kenya to take its course. Lastly, a month ago, the Public Works of Kenya announced that they want to undertake some renovations in the office of the deputy, in the residence of the Deputy President, the current William Ruto, who will be headed to State House. I have good news for them. The money that was allocated for the renovations, please let that money go to help our hustler nation. I have talked to Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua. He has been going around, albeit huku nje kidogo, and he has got no problem with the current condition of Karen, the Deputy President's residence of Kenya. Thank you very much. God bless you, Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua. May God bless the hustler nation and Kenya Kwanza. Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua, tafadhali kuja unisalimie.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Deputy President and the incoming President of the Republic of Kenya, Madam